Since the new WRX TS has been introduced, there's a bunch of videos on the old interwebs, well, mainly YouTube, of people doing drives, point of view drives, reviewing the interior and all that stuff. But there's a lot of people that are missing to tell you that WRX, that Subaru, has killed the entry level WRX, but hikes up the prices. And we're going to get into that. We're obviously going to review the vehicle. I really like it. The vehicle looks pretty cool, but we're going to get into all of that. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you guys are rocking with the content, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe for your boy. Let's keep on rocking. Anyway, so what is going on, guys? So WRX, or Subaru, let's just say Subaru, has pretty much killed the entry level for the WRX. And they quoted that because of last year's sales, it pretty much showed that people bought that less than the regular models that were selling, which was the regular WRX and the WRX GT. And with that came some hikes on the prices. Again, why these companies do these kind of stuff, I really don't know. That's an internal thing that they're doing it. So Subaru has introduced the 2025 WRX with a more streamlined lineup starting now at $35,000. Obviously, we're covering articles here from Motor Trend, from Cars Scoops. I covered them all pretty much. So if you're in the market for a WRX, prepare to shell out a little bit more money because the company has killed the entry base trim for 2025. And this means that the cost for the entry jumps now from $32,000 to $35,000, and that's before factoring in the destination fees that range anywhere between $50 to like $1,700. So let's get into the article. So the Limited also sees an $1,100 price hike, while the 41,000 WRX TR is replaced by the WRX TS. It actually went up about $100. Lastly, the 2025 WRX GT costs $45,705. That's an increase of about $1,400. Now, those are some significant jumps. And then Subaru quoted, they said that they killed the entry level because fewer buyers opted for the base trim last year. That's pretty much their excuse. Now, there is a graph that I want to show. So you can see it here. We see the WRX Premium, which is with the 6-speed manual. The MSRP is $35,000. If we keep going down, the Premium with the automatic goes up about $2,000. And then it's the same thing with the Limited. It's about $4,000 for the manual 6-speed. And if you do the automatic, it's about an extra $1,000. Now, for the TS and the GT, which is mainly the one that everyone likes or the one that everyone's been leaning towards, that remains the same price if you get an automatic that you get a 6-speed. Now, the TS is a pretty cool vehicle. We have an interior picture here. This is cool. This is cool because, and at the same time, it's a little bit weird, but I like it. It's cool. You still have some buttons. You know, I'm a fan of buttons. You still have a lot of buttons in the steering wheel. I'm counting about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's about 11. There's about 12 buttons. And if you include the ones on the bottom, 13, 14, 15, there's about 15 buttons in the bottom of the steering wheel. But you get this huge 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, and you get this huge infotainment, which this is kind of similar to what the Dodge Ram pretty much has. In the bottom, you have the Type-C USBs, other USBs, and the jack of all trades, which is the headphone jack. Now, one thing I really do like is the Recaro seats. These are super cool. They have the TS right on top. It's suede in the middle. It's got your regular regular stitching on the side, Recaro right there in the middle, and it says WRX TX. That's actually really cool. Now, since the STI doesn't exist anymore, obviously these WRXs or these new Subarus are getting a bunch of upgrades. And one of the biggest news is that the WRX TS is coming with Brembo brakes system and STI tune adjustable dampeners, and buyers will also find a revised exterior with the crystal black accent, 19-inch wheels wrapped on Bridgestone Potenza's S007 tires. Other highlights include the leather, the ultra suede on the Recaro front seats, a digital instrument cluster, the TS logo all around the cabin. Now, as for the engine, we know it is a 2.4-liter turbocharged engine that produces 271 horsepower. I almost said 700. That would be insane. It produces 271 horsepower and 258 pounds of torque, and it can be connected to a 6-speed manual that we've seen the difference in prices, or it could be connected to a Lineartronic continuously variable transmission. And again, both of them are paired with the all-wheel drive system. Now, however, there's a few upgrades, like there's a color for the purple, which is called Galaxy Purple Paint Job. That's going to cost you an extra $395, and it features blue and purple metallic flakes all around, which is this color right here. I'm not a huge fan of that colorway. But anyways, let's continue with the article. It says customers are actually getting hit by a double whammy, as besides killing off the base trim, Subaru raised the prices on the WRX Premium. Now the entry level variant starts at $35,000, which is up from $34,635. That's an increase of about $1,100, and that's before again factoring the destination fees that are anywhere between $50 to $1,100 around there. This car is pretty cool, but then again, with new changes that companies do, prices go up. The 2025 Mustang price has gone up. There really isn't at all of a change. The Civic aside, I believe, don't quote me too well on this, I believe has also gone up. And the only thing that I got was like heated front seat and some things like that are pretty much irrelevant to anyone that likes these kind of vehicles. Now, the WRX, the 2025 WRX will arrive early next year. And again, it will have the 271 horsepower and 258. Now that the base trim has been axed and the TR has been replaced by the far more expensive TS, I want you to leave me in the comments, what do you guys think? Is it worth it for the price hike? I see there's a price hike, but there isn't much of a price, change. You're talking about $1,100 or $1,000 here and there. Ultimately, you are buying a vehicle close to $40,000 with dealer fees and taxes. The TS will run you up to $45,000. So it's to me is a price hike, but it's not so significant. So anyways, I'll read you in the comments. Remember to tune in and subscribe for your boy. We are almost at 16,000 subscribers. We are on the road. And remember, guys, what I said yesterday, there's a high percentage of you guys who watch the videos but don't subscribe. The subscribe count compared to like the percentage of people who are watching video is very low. And I really appreciate if you guys subscribe to it. Anyways, if you're rocking with the content, remember to hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one.